Hello and welcome back to the checkpoint for another No Man's Sky video. I'm Steve and today we have a top 5 video focusing on the creatures we've seen so far. We've seen some weird, wonderful, dangerous and quite frankly freakish things in the trailer so far, and honestly it's beginning to scare me. But enough about Sean Murray, let's get into the top 5 creatures we've seen in No Man's Sky so far. At number 5, this thing. One of the first creatures we ever saw from No Man's Sky was in the second gameplay trailer we ever received. Tumbling through the beautiful burnt orange jungle was this rhino looking thing. It was our first real showcase of how the predator system in the game works, and seeing all the creatures around Scarpa when this giant beast comes through is very reminiscent of my love life. The sheer panic and frenzy this creature causes deems it worthy of appearing on today's list. At number 4, this thing. Taken from Anthony Carbone's time with the game, this thing is just enormous. Just look at it. Surprisingly docile, this creature looks like a mix between a bat and the monster from Cloverfield, which is coincidentally what the doctor said when my mother gave birth to me. This creature looks quite peaceful, but I imagine it'd have some sort of aggro system where from far away it slowly plods around, but up close it will tear you apart, ripping you limb from limb until you are a wailing heap of a man, thoroughly and truly annihilated. So that's nice. At number 3, this thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the first footage we've ever seen of an airborne creature. A floating, wispy, long creature that peacefully hovers high above the ground, this is really one of the biggest showcases of diversity we've seen so far, and it's a showcase of how although you may be tempted to blast away and gun down all the creatures in the game, you might have to hold back on that trigger when you see this beautiful creation. Or you can gun it down in cold blood, you sick bastard. At number 2, this thing. We've only had one brief glimpse at this thing, but so far it seems to be one of the largest creatures in the game. A winding, scaly sand snake. No, not the characters from Game of Thrones. This creature is massive, and it looks like it'll take a couple of shots from our blaster to take it down. Could it be guarding something? Who knows? But hopefully this footage is an open door to other giant creatures to appear in the game. At number 1, this thing. Mr. Blobby, Blobbykins, The Blob, Blobster, Last Night's Curry, Squishy, Henry J. Blobby. This creature has been applauded by fans of No Man's Sky due to its strange appearance, its squat nature, and that face. Although a good majority of the planets we'll encounter in the game are going to be mostly barren, we hope that one day we'll be emotionally reunited with our long lost love, this blobby guy. So there we have it, the top 5 creatures we've seen in No Man's Sky so far. If we missed any from the trailers that you'd have loved to see on the list, make sure you leave a comment down below, and for more top 5 and No Man's Sky videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel. This has been Steve, that has been No Man's Sky, checkpoint complete.